All right. Well, every week we focus on ways to get a jump start in the workforce. And there are the other happy jobs there in America. If you don't have one of those happy jobs, then you're going to have to make your job happy. In our Reclaim Your Career segment, finding happiness in your current job. And that's why we called on Valerie Burton, because she is the queen of happy, author of Successful Women Thinking Differently, joining me right now to explain what you call career well-building. Let's feel good. Well-being, yeah, and building it. That's right. So how do we begin? Some people look at the list and they say, okay, my job's not on there.
Right.
I've got this one. How do I find happiness?
It's not just about the job. Yesterday I was talking to a group of people about the big lottery winnings, and everybody was saying, if I win, I won't go to work on Monday. And I thought, I actually would go.
I would too.
Back to work.
I would too.
Yeah, and if you
then keep the winnings a secret still.
Well, that would be key, right?
Okay.
But I think if you find, number one, if you are able to make a contribution that's meaningful at work, that causes more happiness. So when I look at that number one job, software quality assurance engineer, when I first looked at it, I thought, what? Because that wouldn't be my thing, right?
Right.
But their job is so important to the well-being of that company. Nothing can go out.
They feel valued.
Right. They're valued, and so you have to find what is your meaning, and this is why it's so important for employers to help employees be very clear about the mission and why their job is so important in the greater context of the company.
Okay. And of course, it helps if you are passionate about your job and finding that autonomy. In what way?
Yeah, so passion and autonomy both contribute to happiness. Obviously, if you're passionate about your work, it doesn't even feel like you're working. But the autonomy piece, when we look, for example, at the executive chef being at number 2, that person has a lot of ability to be creative, to really kind of make a difference in what's going on within that company, and they get to make decisions on their own. So if you're, if you're working with people, if you're leading people, you want to make sure that they have some degree of autonomy, even if it's flex time. Those kinds of things help people to be happier in their jobs.
And something you can't always control, your coworkers, who you're working with, that too can help build happiness. Sustain it or kill it.
Yeah, so when they interviewed, they did about 100,000, surveyed about 100,000 people for this. And so a lot of them said, I just enjoy the people that I work with, whether it's your coworkers or the customers that you work with. And there's an interesting Gallup study that shows that people that have a best friend at work are more loyal, they're more productive, and they perform better. So, when you like the people you work with, it makes a big difference.
It does make a big difference. And then using your strengths, meaning your own personal strengths, you're really feeling valued, right?
Yeah, so this isn't about, I'm going to be a software quality engineer or a bank teller. This is about finding the right fit for you based on your strengths. If your strength is communication, doing what you do is going to come more naturally to you. Your job's going to be easier. So you want to find the right fit for you. And don't negate your strengths. If you don't know what they are, start asking people around you. What is it that it seems comes naturally for me? What do you see as being a strength in me? And then find those ways to incorporate that into your job.
Oh, fantastic. All right. So, building that happiness at work means building your well-being.
You're twice, Very good, Fred.
Full circle. Here we go. Okay, we're feeling happy. Feeling good.
We're feeling happier.
Valerie Burton, thanks so much.
Good to be with you, Fred.